Yo, what's up guys, I'm back on a video for you guys. This time we have another tier list. Now obviously this is going to be the third part of the heroes. Now this is going to be the defenders. Now the reason why I'm doing this, because obviously everyone's going to get their ultimate editions tonight, where a lot of these cards you're going to be able to pack. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. If you do enjoy the video, please do subscribe. It generally does mean lots to my channel. Now, first place for me is going to be Vincent Company. Now, 3-star Weaver's not really amazing for a sense, but you do want a 4 or a 5-star. But he does have the beloved Anticipate Plus. Now, Anticipate Plus is literally so good. Hopefully, it carries on till this year. I know a lot of people hated it, but he does have Bruise as well, Aerial. He's obviously got nice pace. I don't really like the pace split, to be honest. I wish it was more like pretty even, but he does have really good defensive ability and obviously really strong card. So for me, Vincent Company is obviously going to be an S tier card. Next could be Lucio. Now Lucio is obviously very similar to Company. He's got really good pace, a lot better pace split on Lucio, which I really do like. He's got Block Plus, which I feel is going to be really overpowered this year, especially if you have high defending, which he does. Agility as well is really nice, considering he is 6'2". The only thing he really lacks that I wish he did have was like an Anticipate or even an Anticipate Plus, and even just like an Intercept as well, which would be really nice. But defensively is amazing. He's got great physical attributes as well. Obviously 91 strength, really fast card as well. Lucio's obviously going to be an S tier. He gets a lot of good links being Brazilian and obviously Serie A as well. So if you do get him in the first couple of months, he's going to be a very usable centre back. Next up we have Johanna Reese. Now 3-star skills, 2-star Weaver's obviously not a great start. That 2-star Weaver is not going to be desirable at all, especially since his playstyle plus is actually a shooting one. You can only really try him on that left foot. Now, as a left back, he's really bad overall. There's not really that much consistency to the card as well. And he's 6'2", so he's not going to be amazing, especially since he has 70 agility. Now, I would recommend you probably play him as a midfielder instead, but then again, with that 2-star Weaver, you're going to struggle massively and no playstyles as well. So for Reset, I'm going to put him into the B tier category. He's still a fun card, especially with that Power Shot Plus, but overall, I wouldn't really use him that much at all. Next we have Collier. Now obviously 3-star Weaver, just like Company, not great, but again, not bad. Now, the only really big letdown about Collier is the fact he's got 71 pace and 67 acceleration, which is such a bad thing. The playstyles itself are actually really nice in terms of Block Plus. He's got Jockey and Anticipate. But like I did mention, that pace is a massive big factor to him, where he's not going to be that great. Obviously, he's really good defensively, a 93 defensive awareness as well. And obviously, the physicals itself with the strength being 90 and as well having Bruiser. But unfortunately for Collier, just because of that pace itself, I am going to have to put him into the C tier category, which is not great. But he is Bundesliga, and if you do want just a great defensive player and you're going to play like a deep line, it won't really matter about the pace. He could be good, but overall, I wouldn't say use him. Next we have Alex Scott. Now 3-star skills, 4-star Weaver is a great start for a fullback. Now she has the Jockey and Anticipate for the defensive ability as a fullback, and then she has the Whipped and the Relentless for going forward. So it's a really nice balance card for a fullback, especially since she is actually quite fast for the start of the game. Now, one thing I don't particularly like about it is the fact she's 5'4". Maybe because it's PTSD from last year, and I'm really hoping this meta doesn't also change the aerial meta, because it was really annoying. But if it doesn't, this card's going to be a really nice card overall. Obviously got good stats, good playstyles. I'm going to put her in the A tier category. She's obviously the WSL as well, which has a lot of good cards, especially at the start of the game over power card. But for me, just because of that height, I can't put her in the S tier. Next was a personal favourite of mine for this tier list is Ledley King. Now 4-star Weaver was a great start to have, like I mentioned before. You do want a 4-star or a 5-star Weaver. Now Anticipate Plus is absolutely amazing start. Obviously you've got Jockey and Block as well, two really nice defensive playstyles to go along with it. Now defensively, he's got 91 defensive awareness, 91 stand tackle. The pace split isn't even that bad overall. Really strong card as well. I do really think King is one of the better of the centre backs. I know he's not really high rated, but it doesn't really matter. If you just look at the main attributes of the card, it is really nice. I know he's not the most agile, but Ledley King for me is an S tier card, and a very good one at that. Next up we have Lizarazu. Now, 3-star skills, 3-star Weaver's not a great start, especially for fullback. I do want that 4-star Weaver, but he does have long ball pass if the meta does change like it did last year, where you're having to ping the ball across the pitch from fullback. But has Anticipate as well, has Quick Step, has Whipped. He's a little bit like Scott, where he can go backwards and forwards. Obviously got really nice pace. Defensively, he's actually quite nice for fullback. You don't normally see fullbacks with a lot of defending, which I do quite like about him. Obviously, he's not the most agile, but it won't matter at all. He's going to be an S tier card for me. A very good fullback, and maybe the only left back that can test him in the game is probably Theo Hernandez. Next we have Captivate. Now 3-star skills, 3-star Weaver's not great, especially since he's a fullback. Exactly the same as Lizarazu really. Got Anticipate, he's got Quick Step, he's got Relentless as well. Overall, I remember when Captivate was actually one of the most, if not the most overpowered left back in the whole game. I don't really know where that card's gone. He's obviously not bad overall. He's going to be one of the better of the La Liga left backs, but he doesn't seem particularly like a wow factor or anything. Obviously, he's 6 foot tall. He's not really the most agile at 72 agility. He's good defensively, to be fair, especially with Anticipate. But for me overall, Captivate is going to be a B tier card. I just don't see him being that amazing overall, and I see Mendy being a little bit better than him overall. Next we have Marquez. Now obviously Marquez has a nice pace split on the card. 75-73 is really good, but the pace itself is not great. 74 pace is not what you want. Even at the start of the game, you'd want at least, I would say maybe 76 or 77 is a good benchmark to go with. 3-star, 3-star, again, not great. He does have the long ball, but no Anticipate, no intercept or anything like that, or even a ping. For me, he's one of the worst of the hero centre-backs. He's obviously good defensively, which you kind of need if he's a little bit of the slower side. I'm talking real life there. But, unfortunately for me, Marquez is going to be a C-tier card. He doesn't really cut it in my books. The slide plus might save him a couple of times because of that pace, but overall, I wouldn't touch the card. Next we have Ricardo Carvalho. Now 3-star Weevil is not a great start, but playstyle wise I really do like him. He's got Anticipate, he's got Jockey, he's got Aerial as well. I know he's only 6 foot tall, which isn't really the tallest for centre back, but the Aerial definitely makes up for it. The pace itself isn't bad, it's not amazing at the same time. Defensively he's unreal, and obviously he's a little bit on the weak side. I don't really particularly like personally a centre back that's a little bit on the weak side unless they're going to be like a really small agile one, but he's still a really nice solid card overall. I'm not going to hate it at all because he'll be a really, really good usable card at the start of the game. For me, I'm going to put Carvalho into the A tier. He's not quite on the same category as like a Lucio or like a King or anything like that, but he'll still be a really nice card to the start. Now talking of a smaller card, we've got one here, it's Cordoba. But obviously, like I said, if they are going to be smaller, I want them to have a lot of agility and obviously a lot of pace, which he does. Now, one thing I do like is the fact he has the aerial to try and make up for it. The aerial makes up, make him feel like he's about 6 foot tall, because obviously aerial plus is really, really broken, or it was last year anyway. But for me, Cordoba is going to be a really, really good card. He's got the Jockey as well, which makes him even better on the acceleration for the card. But I would put Cordoba into the S tier. He is a little bit small for my liking. I do wish he was like maybe 5'10", 5'11", would make him even better. But he's still going to be a really, really good card in game. Now I just want to put a formal apology out there from EA Sports for giving you Carragher out of your pack. If you're coming to this video to see how good Carragher is, click off now. He is the worst out of the lot of them. Although Collier was slow, he's got like 71 pace. He has a lot of defensive playstyle to go with it, like Anticipate and stuff like that. Carragher doesn't. He's got 3-star Weaver, which isn't great. He's only got the Block Plus and Jockey and obviously Slide as well, but I don't really like Slide particularly, especially on someone this slow. Not got high agility. Short pass is not great as well. Defensively, he's obviously not bad, but again, not amazing. Carragher he should have his own category for loads on this, but I am still going to put him into the C tier on the same level as the others. I shouldn't really. He should have his own category. It's a really, really bad card. I can't believe EA have actually made the card as bad as it is. Now, on the flip side of things, I'm going to congratulate you if you got this card out of your pack. Mycon's a great card. 3-star skills, 4-star Weaver's a great start. Whip Pass Plus as well. If you're going to have him going forward, which obviously by the looks of his stats, he can even play centre mid. He's got a Hullet Club card. So, I would recommend you playing him going forward as a fullback. Really nice whip passes. Obviously, defensively, he's decent as well. It's a very nice, consistent card. I wish he had maybe like an Intercept or Anticipate to go with the card. It would make it even better because he is a little bit on the unagile side, so you do need to be careful of that. But with that being said, Mycon would obviously be an S tier card. Really nice. He's Brazilian. He's Syria. He'll get a lot of links. And if you did get this card, I would be really, really jealous of you. Next we have Mascherano. Now 3-star skills, 3-star Weaver's not a great start. Does have intercept and long ball, which I do particularly like. Now the pace itself isn't bad, it's not amazing. Like I said before, I do wish he had like 77, 76 on, not too bad. But defensively he's decent. Obviously physicality wise he's a little bit on the weaker side of things, being 5'9". No aerial for me really does scare me. For someone of this height you need aerial plus or even just normal aerial at a minimum. Obviously he's really going to get out-jumped and it gives me PTSD from last year. Now the fact he's only got 71 agility at this height as well really does mess with my head. I'm going to put him into the B tier category purely because he's actually got not bad pace, but I do think the card's not great overall. Next we have another new card, it's Jorges. Now obviously Anticipate Plus is a nice start to have. Now, for the first couple of weeks of FIFA, I think this card will be incredible. Obviously she's got really good pace, defensively she's good. Although she's 5'8", just like Cordoba, she's not really got as much agility as I thought she would. I thought she'd have like maybe like 85 or like 80 like Cordoba does. She's definitely a decent card. I don't quite think she's on the same level as Cordoba. I know she has the Anticipate Plus, which definitely favours her defensively. But 3-star Weaver is not amazing. The agility is not amazing. But I still do think she'll be a really, really good card. I'm going to put her into the A tier. She only just missed out on S tier purely because she has no aerial or aerial plus or anything like that to save her from her being a little bit smaller, but she'll still be a really nice card overall. Next we have Bombastor. Now, 3-star skills, 3-star weave was not a great start. Obviously, a lot of cards in this list seem to have a 3-star weave, which I don't particularly like, but playstyle wise, she's got a lot of nice ones. She's got Anticipate, Press Proven, Incisive, Relentless. She can honestly play wherever you want. You can play a left back, you play a left mid, you can play a centre mid. I feel like personally she'd be a best centre mid. Those playstyles really do suit it, but as a left back, she's got decent pace. Defensively, she's good. Obviously, really good dribbling and obviously passing. But she is a little bit weak with a 64 strength, so you do need to be careful of that. And obviously, her height as well. But besides that, she's an S tier card. A very good card overall. Very usable. And those playstyles alone are really nice on the card. Last but not least, we have Yapstam. Obviously, 3-star weave, but just like a lot of cards on this, I'm just going to have to accept that, I guess. Anticipate is really nice, though. Aerial is nice. Bruiser Plus, especially since he has 92 strength, is going to be really good. I do obviously like a jockey. Really nice pace split as well. The only really downside to it is maybe that short pass, and obviously the 3-star weave to go with it, and the agility front. He's not really the most agile, but he is 6'3". It's going to be a really nice card overall. If you did get him out of your pack, congratulations. He's Dutch, he's premium, get a lot of links, and if you have him and Van Dijk together, you're going to cause a lot of issues for a lot of attackers. But I don't even think I mentioned it, but S tier for Yapstam. I don't even think you needed to say that, but overall is a very nice card. But that's all for my video. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. Now, I do apologise if I missed anyone in all 3 of the videos that I've made. If I did, let me know down in the comments down below. Obviously, I'll try and get around to responding to you as best as possible about what I would put the card in terms of the tier list. But I've got nothing more to say, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out, guys.